Welcome to Jazz Piano Daily 140. Today we're going to be talking about two-hand minor quartal voicings, and this gets a real beautiful advanced sound in your in your chord voicings and comping. All right, so let's take a look at the sheet music here. Let me play it for you first. So I'm going to play the three chords for you, and then we'll break them down. Here we go. Now, these are just three examples. There are many other ways of utilizing quartals in your chord voicings, but let's start with these. All right, so first of all, notice the left hand, I am building the quartals on the root, the 11th, or the 5th. Again, I'm thinking about this from the pinky up, so this is built on the root, this is built on the 11th. Remember, 11 is the same thing as 4, okay? But when I'm thinking minor chord, I think 11, I don't think 4, right? And then this is built on the 5th. Now the right hand, I could bring in any of these other quartals as well, right? So I could do that or that or that. I could even do double that. But what I did was brought the 9 one in. Okay, so here this is built on the 2nd or the 9th, however you want to look at it. So that gives me my root, 11th, 7th, 9th, 5th, and root again. Now, bear in mind, there's no 3rd in there. So what you could do is, if you wanted to, you could kind of alter this voicing a little bit and add the 3rd in, or change that 9 to the 3rd there. So there's ways in which, if you wanted to add the 3rd in, you could maybe even add it down there, or even though it's a little tight down there. It sounds a little muddy. Okay? But the point is, practice these voicings, but also understand that, you could play around with these. You don't have to play them exactly as is. All right, so there's that first voicing. Next voicing, here's the quartal built on the 11th and the quartal built on the 5th. Now what's great about this one is you get the 7th and the 3rd right in there. So you get all the chord tones necessary. You have your guide tones for your minor chord here beautifully. Next one is this. Now this up here, you'll notice, is not a quartal, right? That would be the quartal. But that doesn't sound so great on a minor chord, so what do? I just edited that. I just kind of changed it so that rather than it being the flat 6, now just make it the 5th. So now I have a quartal built on the 5th, and I have this other quartal or modified quartal that's built on the flat 7. I could also look at this as an E flat major triad. I could also look at it as 7, 3, and 5, however I want to look at it. But now you'll hear, like, let's really bump this up. Let's get this up to like 200 and get this cooking a little bit. All right, take a listen to this. You can also do things like this, though. See how I'm bringing in my rootless voicing? I can bring in my rootless voicings. I can bring in my shells and then add some quartals to it. But anyway, start with these three voicings. There's the first one. There's the second one. There's the third one. So start with those three voicings first, and I'll see you in the next chapter. To get the first 45 pages of music for free, just go back to jazzpianodaily.com. If you liked the video, please be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. To watch the rest of the lessons in this series, just click on the playlist to the right of this arrow. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.